Heather Murray here, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I'm up to on a gray, cloudy, forbidding, almost stormy November day in Ontario, Canada. So I thought what I focused on today is a little bit about faces. I've talked about them in my other classes. It's a little bit daunting for some people to draw a face. So this type of mixed media work is perfect for those of you who feel uncomfortable with faces, although love to capture them. So what I'm going to do is, this one is already a little bit in progress, but I'll demonstrate just for a couple of minutes what I do to just keep it vibrant and real. So here's a portrait of a boy I've been working on, and I've started him already. I've used very little color, and I've also mixed my color with matte medium or gel medium. I get the two intertwined, but the gel medium I prefer because it has a little bit more of a gluey feeling to it. It's stronger. It has more of a hug on the paper. I'm really not using a lot of color around this lad's face. He's got a beautiful expression. I don't want to cover anything up. I'm solely working with the shadows. Here, if I can bring it a little bit closer for you. Come on, so you can see. We will I just want to show you that this is very little color. I'm using a tiny brush. I'm using my medium to mix. Not the most conventional way. You may want to put it in another jar or somewhere else so you don't mix it all in. But I like what it can do. And here I am just using a little bit of my fingers to blend. But as you can see, I don't have to paint in the whole face. I can merely just highlight parts of the face and keep the shadows happening where there are shadows. And that is what I will do throughout the whole figure. I'll use, for clothes, I may get a little bit more thick and blobby, but with faces, I'm going to be very, very careful. If you feel too uncomfortable with this blending, the other suggestion I have is, if you have any pencil crayons or even watercolor pencils, and you wait till your piece is dry, and then you add a little bit of color that way, and then you have a bit more control. Some people feel nervous around faces and having control, but this is the way I do it. And as you can see, just a tiny, tiny little bit of pink on the lips. The rest of it is, here's my colors that I'm using. Some brown siennas, ochre. I don't have any ochres there. Umbers, a little bit of red, and this kind of lighter shade, which isn't quite white. Which I can also use for the owl's face. And again, if I'm using a lighter tone or a white, I'm not putting it everywhere, I'm putting it where it's brightest. So it's almost like a simple formula, like we look at things and our eye sees the light parts, and that's where you want to paint in a little bit of light. And if you see a dark shade, you want to leave it darker or work in with the shadows. That's all there is to it. So I'll continue. That's my little snippet of sharing, and I hope you have a nice day, and I'm hoping that you'll paint something marvelous. Bye for now.